We're here at the Sallisaw Animal Care Facility, a no-kill animal shelter in Sallisaw, Oklahoma, where we match dogs with new families. We're going to introduce you to some dogs today who are awaiting their forever home. All right, everyone, this is Amanda. She's probably the nicest Amanda that I've ever met. A very friendly dog, very curious personality. She is a 3-year-old heeler mix who has been spayed. So she is ready to find her forever home. This is Isabell. We guess Isabell is about 1.5 to 2 years old. Very lively dog, loves to be outside, loves people, would make a great addition to your home. We're here today with Dr. Paula Haraway and with Howard. And Dr. Haraway is going to talk to us a little bit about itchy animals. Dr. Haraway, what are some of the types of allergies that impact small animals?
So there are a whole host of allergic conditions that cause itching, and that's pruritus is the term for itching. We have Howard here, and he's fine. He just is recovering from surgery, but he was a perfect example of the hair thinning and the hair loss from constant scratching and that type of thing. He came in this way, and we've been treating him, trying to take care of the source of his allergens. But so you've got seasonal allergies, you've got food allergies, anything basically that can cause an allergenic reaction can cause an allergy in a small animal.
Okay. How will pet owners know kind of how to detect that in its early stages? Okay,
so obviously, yeah, this is late stage because he's had this a long time. He has thinning and hair loss and places where he's been scratching for a long time and combating his little problem, probably with flea allergy would be a likely thing on him. But the owner's first thing you'll see, if it's a seasonal allergy, you might just see them rubbing their little face, licking their paws. Those are signs of a condition called atopy, and just kind of the same kind of things that people will do, and that can usually be easily controlled by even some over-the-counter medications that your veterinarian can tell you the dosage on that. Otherwise, they might see just the constant scratching or red places where they have excoriated the skin and caused some bleeding from such scratching at it so for a good duration. And also sometimes around the ears you might see a really bad area where they have maybe they're trying to get to a tick that got in their ear. So you look for those types of outward things. Also, if with food allergies, maybe intolerance, they may have more vomiting, diarrhea, so anything that can upset their intestinal tract. We'll see, you also can get secondary infections where you have had those same conditions that I just mentioned. So the first thing they might notice, is that they've got something that looks infectious, might have started as an allergy.
Oh wow, so it can be a domino effect there.
Right. Yeah.
When a pet owner notices, some of the signs that you described, what should be their first step?
The best thing would be to go to your veterinarian and get it diagnosed for what the cause of that allergy is. They can kind of let you on the right path as far as starting with usually we try to start with something small and pretty innocuous with very few side effects. So you can first, if it's mild, they might just consider putting you on some over-the-counter medication, or there's several products available. For years and years, really, steroids were kind of the mainstay of the treatment for seasonal allergies, but a lot of new products have come on the market with very, very few side effects, where the steroids have a lot of side effects. So a lot of people who have given their dogs that type of medication for years might be interested in changing over to something that would be as effective and less harmful on the animal. So yeah, that's the main type of things that you're going to see.
Great. Well, thank you so much. our pets are part of our families, and
Right.
we appreciate you always giving us tips on how to keep them happy and healthy. So
This
thank you
is
so
one
much.
of those situations where if you had a patient who could tell you what it was feeling, or it would be a lot of information, so we have to rely on the history from the owner and the signs that the animal shows, but it's pretty easy to figure out most of the time.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The Sallisaw Animal Care Facility is a no-kill animal shelter located in Sallisaw, Oklahoma. Call the Sallisaw Animal Care Facility at 918-775-6241 if you would like to adopt one of the dogs featured in this episode, or if you would like to volunteer at the shelter.